What's up? I am David Long. I am so glad to be here today introducing to you a new series I'm working on called
What you talking about, Wilber?
So this title down here, Ken Wilber Debunked, that's a little bit of clickbait. First, let me say you can't fully debunk a person, not with an integral view. What you can do is check pros and cons and look at their ideas and see what stands up and what doesn't. So first, what I really want to do is talk to you about my intentions. Where am I coming from with this? Ken Wilber is one of my favorite philosophers. I've learned a lot from him. I actually teach integral theory in person and online, have been doing it for a lot of years. I introduce a lot of people to Ken Wilber's work, and Ken Wilber has said a lot of things about a lot of things, and so his scope is really broad in terms of what he brings to the table. And so it's interesting to get into the details, to get into the nitty-gritty. If anything, Ken Wilber is the first word on what it is to be integral, not hardly the last. And it's up to us future integralists not just to look up to him and to worship him, but to take his work further and to realize this vision. And that's what I'm really interested in, is realizing the integral vision and seeing it actually come true in reality to create a new integral world. I think integral theory and AQUAL, AQAL, all quadrants, all levels, all lines, this perspective is the next, newest, best cognitive mind map, and I definitely am all about spreading it. To me, this is the criticism at the cutting edge, refining it and making it better. This is some of the work that future integralists have to do. They have to ask hard questions and push the work further, refine, and make sure that it's actually true and good, so that way when we implement it in the world, it's healthy and it's actually on point. I hear a lot of people say, David, why don't you do your own thing, make your own system, something like that. And to me, that is the kind of statement that a philosopher would never make. Philosophy is standing on the shoulders of giants. Even Ken Wilber is standing on the shoulders of a lot of giants. Hegel, Jean Gebser, Aurobindo, tons of developmental psychologists. He is bringing a lot of ideas together and creating something, building off of them. And that's what all of our jobs are as philosophers to do, is to push the ball a little bit further down the field, refine the project. I do see all of philosophy as one project, humanity trying to understand itself through time. And I'm glad to be here now with you working on this project that humans have been doing forever. And so I'm not just trying to reinvent the wheel or create some new language for some stuff that we already understand. I want to push the ball further. I want to refine our ideas and get better and better at what we do. I want to take the ideas further, and so there's not going to be any kind of personal attacks in these videos. I'm not going to talk about Wilber's personal life or anything like that, but I am really excited to talk about a lot of issues that are controversial in the integral community. Ideas like, do the quadrants go all the way down and back? What does a healthy version of integral evolutionary spirituality look like? Ideas about deep science and strawmanning science. Ideas about third-tier stages of development and the names around states and their relationships to stages. What is the noosphere? What is the collective unconscious? What is this subtle realm of archetypes and symbols? As well as Ken's relationship to magic ideas and traditional ideas. A focus on translation as opposed to transformation. And I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of other topics too. Definitely hit me up down below, point to links where you see Ken Wilber is saying something that you don't agree with, let me know. We're gonna build this together over time. I'm just gonna do it one video at a time, focused on one thing at a time, and there probably will be some overlap within videos. It's so hard to talk about some of these things because, as we said, Wilber has covered so much ground in all that he's talked about, and the ideas are so interwoven with each other. It's really hard to tear them apart and just look at them in isolated ways. I've been trying to think about ways I could make videos about this for a while, and I've eventually decided just to try to do it one point at a time. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, and check out the first video about integral evolutionary spirituality. I hope you dig it. Peace.